energy as more people join. We're going to focus on grounding and relaxing. Thank you for the pumpkin. Hi, how are you? Oh, thank you for the sweet candies. Just sit back, relax. Let's clear with selenite as everyone comes in. You can type I accept in the chat to receiving the energy. Just let yourself melt into whatever surface you're sitting on or laying on. How was everyone's night tonight? Oh, thank you. I'm glad you're here. Just really let any stress you may be holding on to, let it release from your aura, and then we'll get down into the body here in a moment. Let's scan the whole body and the aura with the selenite a few times here. Did any of you guys set out candy, go trick-or-treating tonight? I set out a bowl of candy at like 5 and it was done before 8 p.m. Everyone took everything. Thank you again for joining, everyone. We will focus on relaxing and grounding tonight. Just using the selenite to release any stress you may have picked up. You handed out candy but didn't have many kids. Yeah, we didn't think we would have many. One of my former coworkers, their aunt lives 2 streets behind me. Her street's a lot busier than mine though. And so I was going based off what she was saying, which she said a lot of kids don't use that road for trick-or-treating. And we had tons of people come through. I was like, I do not have enough. All right, let's go right into the grounding. Actually, first, let's just use pure Reiki in the aura for the moment, and then we'll go into grounding with, I think, some smoky quartz and black kyanite. I'm feeling both. Thank you, hippie. Yes, you can type in the chat that you accept to the energy and it will start flowing. As long as you're open to the energy, it will flow. You may feel tingling, you may feel warmth. That's completely normal. Ooh, my hands are really getting hot here for a moment, so that's letting me know we're doing some work here. Feels like we're really, really working on releasing that stress. So you may feel maybe like some anxiousness or maybe some tension right here. Just breathe through it. Let the Reiki, help unstick it from your body and your energetic field and let it release. All right, are you ready for black kyanite? We're going to use this to help ground and help further unstick some energy, and also it's good for energizing all the chakras. Oh, you're welcome, Gabby. I almost called you Glabby. Gabby, glad you're here is what I was trying to say. So again, this is black kyanite. We're just going straight down the body, really focusing on the 7 main chakras straight down. You may feel some of your auras have like a burst of energy here. I'm feeling it in my heart right now and in my solar and sacral. If you're feeling it there too, it's completely normal. Thank you, Brianne. And now I think, yeah, let's stick with this a little bit longer. Just gonna move it in and out of the body here. Thank you for the pumpkin. How do you say your name? Energetic itchy genie? I wish they would keep the Halloween gifts all year. I don't think they are. I love them. You're welcome. Thank you for being there. Hi, Jean. Okay. I was trying to put like the whole thing together. Okay, gotcha. I'll just call you Hi, Jean. I'm feeling let's move to some smoky quartz chips. I really want to get all of my crystals in chip form because I love the way that they sound in the bottle. So smoky quartz is also good for grounding. It's also amazing for clearing out negative energy, transmuting that energy, and creating a more positive environment. Hi, Marley. Let me find the right bottle here. These might not be as loud since they're a little lighter. But we're gonna use these to help further release energy, maybe transmute any negative energy we're still hanging on to here. And I feel like this wants to go to the throat and heart. So we're gonna let this radiate in the throat and heart area for a moment here. I'm feeling a bit of a knot in the throat. If you're feeling a knot or if you feel any kind of tension rise here, just breathe through it. Relax, don't try to force anything. Feels like it's pulling the energy up from the heart too here. Very interesting. I'm feeling something like on the right side of my jaw, chin area here. Right side of the throat. That's what yours felt like. Thank you for the wizard hat hygiene. Yeah, it feels like a lot of energy is moving and trying to come out here. So just breathe through it. Let the Reiki, to me it feels like the Reiki helps bring that energy up. And then the crystal is just like an extra, you know, gives a little more oomph to the session. How do I keep believing in my manifestation if everything around me makes it seem like it's not? Hi, call me. Good, how are you? Not gonna happen. Good question. So, you're feeling tension in the right side of your jaw. That's you. Yeah. So to the manifestation question, hang on, let me fix my hairs. Because fixing my hair is important, right? But anyway, sometimes manifestations take a while. Sometimes it can take years to manifest. Got some spells going up. Awesome. Also, sometimes maybe what you're manifesting isn't meant to be and it needs to make some tweaks. So I would sit back down, reevaluate, and really go through what you're trying to manifest. Like, is it really in your best interest? I know that sounds like it's not like an amazing answer. It's a very practical answer. But honestly, sometimes the manifestations aren't working because maybe there's a part of it that we don't really believe. Like maybe it's just not worded right. Maybe the plan you have just isn't quite right. So I would sit back down and tweak it, revise it, and then try manifesting again. Because I've done that too. I've created like these manifestations but I didn't really believe them because I was like, oh, that's not realistic and they won't work. So you really have to believe in what you're trying to manifest. Thank you for the fire hygiene. Ground your manifestation in reality and set goals to help reach it. Yes, yes. That is the concise way to say what I was trying to mumble there. I feel like we need some lapis lazuli in this throat area now. Feels like it wants to work on this as well. Maybe it'll help move what we've got going on here in the throat. You manifest winning tonight's Powerball lottery. How much is it? I haven't even looked. I don't really keep up with the lottery. I bought a lottery ticket one time in college. And then when they drew the winning numbers, my numbers were one off. Every single one of them. It's 1 billion? Holy crap. Do I? I'm not surprised. Hang on. This is like a lip balm crayon type thing, and it's kind of sticky. Is it gone? I can't really see. Happy Halloween to you too. Thank you. I'm trying not to show my tooth too much. I chipped it on a fork, so I have to get it fixed now. It's not like a massive chip, but I notice it because I know what it usually looks like, and it's like a little jagged. You're welcome. Okay, I'm still feeling a little bit of a knot here. Breathe through it. Feels like the lapis lazuli is helping dissolve some of it here as well as the Reiki. Never noticed? Yeah. I can see it when I do that, so I'm not going to do that. Thank you, Leslie. Second. There we go. Oh, thank you. Third eye activation? Yeah, we could go there. Just remind me if I forget in the middle of this. Oh, I'm glad you find it relaxing. The universe is telling me right now to like work on this thing we got going on here. It feels like it's softening. You're doing great if you're still feeling this. And my advice is always to just try not to do too much in these. Just really relax and let the Reiki and crystal do its thing. Yes, deep breaths. You're feeling it? In the throat area, could be quite a few things. So it could run the gamut from like a health issue to maybe not speaking your truth like you should, or maybe speaking it a little too harshly. What I'm working on really feels more like a communication issue. Eating ramen while you breathe. Be careful, don't inhale it. It's your birthday? Happy birthday. This is lapis lazuli. Oh, thank you for the ice cream cone. That makes sense for you today, yeah. Yeah, it definitely felt communication related, what was coming up here. It's feeling a lot softer. Oh, Avery, I'm so glad you feel so relaxed. That's amazing. You can also do a personal appointment with me if you're interested. That link is in the bio. But I am here Mondays and Thursdays. So you can get some group Reiki here on TikTok. That's feeling a lot better. Okay, so I'm seeing, let's see here, hang on a second. Let me put this down, look through my pile of crystals here. All right, I'm feeling Lemurian quartz, and we're gonna go up to the third eye and crown for a moment. I know, Call Me, you were wanting some third eye activation, so we're gonna work here for a minute. And Lemurian is really good for connecting with the universe, connecting with wisdom. I haven't done neck and shoulder tension per se just yet. Oh, thank you, Brianne. Samhain blessings, my southern accent came out. Samhain blessings to you too. I'm originally from the South, now you guys know, secrets out. Is there any way to do personal Reiki, like do it on yourself? Oh yeah, so once you are attuned to Reiki, you can absolutely do it to yourself. You're welcome, Call Me. We're just gonna be gentle here. So maybe if the activation isn't quite what you're looking for here, that's okay. You can still benefit from clearing here, getting a little bit of a tune-up. Yes, you're completely right, Call Me. They definitely want you to practice on yourself, absolutely, to get familiar with how it feels, get familiar with, the limitations and maybe where you need to work on clearing your own mind. Thank you, Brian, for Vince the Vampire. You can definitely feel this on your forehead, yeah. It's feeling quite gentle and kind of buzzy to me. And it looks like it, or it doesn't look like it, feels like it's bouncing between the crown and the third eye here. But yeah, back to Reiki. So when you get attuned to Reiki 1, that's definitely for practicing on yourself and family members. Thank you for the roses. And then when you go to Reiki 2, that's when you can start practicing on other people for profit if you'd like. Feels like cotton candy. This is Reiki. This is the channeling of life force energy, and we're incorporating some crystals with it as well. And then once you're Reiki level 2 attuned, they ask for a minimum of 6 months of practice before you learn the master symbol. Thank you for the wishing bottle hygiene. Sounds fancy. Fancy and complicated. It's really not. So when you get attuned to the energy, they're like opening up, so to speak, your energetic field so that you become aware of the energy and know how to channel it. So while I'm doing Reiki here, I'm getting some Reiki myself. So it's a teacher-student thing. You have to be attuned by someone who can attune others. So above master, there's like a master teacher class, if you will, where they learn how to attune other people. Did they really? That's interesting. Thank you for the pumpkins, HS Shay. Hang on, I think I missed a couple of comments. Hang on. Is it odd to feel a light pressure in the middle of your forehead? No, we are working there actually right now, so that's probably what you're feeling. You're feeling tingling. Yeah, you're welcome. You guys are feeling it. Awesome. Good question. So I'm not really sending this through the phone per se. I'm just communicating with you through the phone and getting your permission to send it to you. And we're kind of connecting in the astral plane or universe, if you will, and that's how I'm channeling it to you. Do you receive, feel more when you become attuned? Do you mean like if I were to get an appointment, would I feel it more if I were attuned versus not? You're like, whoa, there it is. And call me, you said they taught all of the symbols in your class, like all at once? Do you know what lineage it was? If it was like Usui, Tibetan, or Karuna, or Holy Fire? Oh yeah, it's feeling quite buzzy in the upper chakras. So I think we need to go back to some grounding, and then if I feel called from the universe, we can come back to this. But I feel like we need to do some grounding. Oh, before taking classes. So that's not a question I can answer. I'm going to tell you my story. I did not have a Reiki appointment before getting attuned. I didn't really know what Reiki was. Like I kind of knew it existed, but wasn't completely sure of what it was. We're going back to Black Kyanite to help ground. And then one of my favorite creators was offering a class on Instagram. Her name was Lunam Love, and the universe was literally like shoving me to do it. I was like, all right, I'm gonna do it. And that was my first experience with Reiki. So I don't know. I don't know. Does anyone else in here, if you're attuned, do you feel it more now that you're attuned when you receive it from others? Reiki originated in Japan, and it was created by Usui Sensei. That's what we call him in the practice. And he was gifted the energy from the universe and figured out how to pass it to other people. Sorry if I missed some comments here. I'll try to scroll back up. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha, yeah. So we're gonna ground a little bit here because that's a lot of floaty ethereal work we just did there. You can't stop coughing, but this is so cool. You may just have some energy moving. Sometimes I burp a little when doing this work. So you do this by channeling it from the universe. So I am the conduit through which it flows, if you will. And I am channeling it from the universe. Don't know how to explain it, but it just feels weird. Oh, thank you guys. Hi, Marie. I sent you an email. I don't know if you saw it. I was replying to the thread that we've been chatting on, so you can check that later. Hi, how are you? I'm doing wonderful tonight. Relaxed Marley, awesome. Thank you for the pumpkin again. Hi, Jean. Oh, you did answer? Okay. I had my phone on Do Not Disturb, so I probably didn't get that notification because of that. Oh, Marie. Is he doing okay? Thank you for the pumpkins. Do you say your name Janine? Thank you for the pumpkins. So I channel the energy and I do kind of move the energy too. Oh, Marie, I'm so sorry. I hope he starts feeling better soon. Ear infections are the worst. You can feel it in your crown. Yeah, we're grounding all the way down. And hang on a second. I go live Monday and Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern time. So channeling just means that I ask the universe to send me this energy and it flows through me to you. And we just did a lot of work in those upper chakras, which makes you very floaty, can make you feel kind of like bubbly and floaty. So it's good to ground when you do work like that. Do you have to be grounded to do Reiki? Like, what if you have a bad day? Yeah, you can still do it. I mean, I think it definitely helps if you're in a good mindset, but Reiki can actually help improve that too. So you could Reiki yourself before you do it. I feel it more like being very aware of me sitting right now. Yeah. You came across this while trying to sleep. Well, hopefully we can put you back to sleep with this relaxing energy. Quite a few people do fall asleep. Yes, you can absolutely ask all the questions. I do have some information on my website and a few blog posts in the FAQ section if you want to read more, but you can absolutely ask whatever here too. Oh, thank you for the love you. Let's do smoky quartz again, and let's bring that out into the aura. Where did I set it? It's kind of dark in here. Hang on. Okay, there it is. Reiki is amazing. It absolutely was the catalyst in changing so many things in my life. You have lots of rocks and crystals at your dad's. That's so cool. I had a big, nice chunk of smoky quartz, and I lost this box of crystals and it was in there, and I haven't been able to find it. Are you able to sense auras with Reiki attunements? So I feel like Reiki definitely opens up like other senses. I don't particularly read auras per se, but I definitely can feel things better in other people's auras, if that makes sense. Like I can feel if there's something stuck, like tension, worry, things like that. I think I missed a comment. Hang on. I have 2 amethysts. Oh, very cool. Oh, you lost your collection. Thank you for the rose, Erica. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Marie. Yeah. So if I missed your comment, please comment again. I know some got pushed up. So I consider myself an empath, and before you're like, because I know that word had like a whole thing here on TikTok for a while. Empath means that I can feel things inside your body. So not like just your emotions, but like physical manifestations. And sometimes it's a little freaky. Had to trust the earth would take care of them. Yeah, mine, I guess, went somewhere too. The universe must have needed them more than me. Yeah, absolutely. Yes, empath as in the clear, not the other one. We all are empathetic. We can all, empathize with each other. That's not what I mean. Do you have any tips for getting into crystals and this kind of stuff? So yeah, I just started following creators on Instagram and TikTok. Thank you for the love you again, hi Jean. And I just started buying what I was attracted to. One of my favorite people to watch is Crystal Lion Gems. She is an absolute hoot. She's full of information. She'll give you everything and go on rants, and I love it. And I just started buying things that I was drawn to and then started researching them. Oh, thank you. Glad you like my voice. Yeah, so you can definitely learn Reiki anytime, and it will absolutely help like strengthen your abilities and help you open up more. Absolutely. Yeah, and a lot of crystals themselves also have so many different properties. So like you may find one, like for instance, lapis lazuli may work well for communication with some, but for you it may work better on something else. So also just sitting with those crystals and figuring out how they work for you is a really good way to get familiar with them. Thank you, Plushy. I'm glad this is relaxing for you. We're just really focusing with this smoky quartz on creating a really grounded environment where there's no tense emotions, letting that energy go here. Yeah, it's really easy to hold on to other people's emotions and the things going on in the world. Reiki can definitely help you unplug from that, learn how to unplug from that. What should we do now? I'm seeing lapis again. Let's go back to the throat for a minute. I felt a little bit of a knot come back. So just breathe here. Don't try to like force yourself to do something, just be really open and receptive. You accidentally left, it's okay. Protect from negative energy. So pretty much all black stones are very protective. I personally like, smoky quartz isn't black, it's more like a really dark brown, but that's another one. Black kyanite, black tourmaline, obsidian. Those are some of my favorites. Almost at 10K likes, thank you guys. I haven't really worked with onyx, but yeah, pretty much all the black crystals have a very grounding and like protective aura around them, if you will. Almost lost the word for it there. Oh, thank you. I'm glad this is relaxing. Definitely the goal is to relax everyone here. Obsidian is pretty, but you don't have any. Yeah, I have a little piece of snowflake obsidian. Oh, Hannah, you're fine. You have like 30 more minutes left. You're good. Thank you for being here. So, I don't clear my stones a ton. I do, so I would just really go based on what you feel. Like if you're starting to feel like muckiness around them energetically, then cleanse them. So I'll use like sound or smoke, water, salt. So just whenever you feel the energy's kind of mucky. Thank you for the pumpkin again, Hygiene. You got a big feeling in your eyes, like pressure. That's very interesting. Yeah, exactly. Like when they feel heavy or once a month, yeah. You'll know when it needs cleansing. It'll just feel like dense and heavy, like Mikao Usui. Just trying to soften that tension again I was feeling in the throat here. No, you're fine. So I personally don't use sage. Any type of sage. I use things like rosemary, lavender. You can even like use a match and the smoke from the match can clear it. Yeah, rosemary is one of my favorites because it also has like protective properties. Like when you move your hands toward it, I feel it again. That's very cool. I never get tired of hearing how people are feeling the Reiki. It amazes me no matter how long I do it, how much I do it. Because, you know, we don't have like that hard scientific evidence to say, yeah, it works. So I just love hearing it from people. Yes, at 10, we go from 9 to 10. It's really interesting. We're spending a lot of time in the throat, but you know, that can help ground us if we, you know, get our communication in check. I mean, Cult of Nicki Minaj, probably, yeah. Don't see why not. You can use that. Works with your sleep schedule, awesome. I mean, I guess really any type of smoke would work. I don't know. I just got an ache in your shoulder, but that doesn't have anything to do with this. Oh, blushy. Yes, good tip, call me. You can also clap. Sometimes I really like to use clapping, like the sound. It helps like break up the denseness. I like to like clap in the corners of the room too, if there's like dense energy hanging around in the room. Or use a bell. In rosemary and lavender, you submerge the stones, burn them for the smoke. That's particularly how I use it. Let's go down into the sacral. And let's use the trusty carnelian. You forgot it was Monday, Sam? It's okay, I almost did too. Oh, I'm glad you're learning stuff in here too. Banging pots and pans or screeching or singing, anything with noise to break up the energy. You can bury your stones in dirt or sand, yes. Ooh. I'm really feeling some warmth in like the solar and sacral if you're feeling it too. Good, just breathe. I felt a little bit of a drop too, which means a lot of you are dropping into that center. Getting nice and centered and grounded. So the solar and sacral are like in your stomach, navel area. The solar is above the sacral. So the sacral is more like around your navel area, and then the solar is above that. Thank you for the wizard hat hygiene. I go live Mondays and Thursdays. Yes, right there, the warmth. Yeah, you feel it? Yeah. I was like, I feel this for some people real strong. And it's also in my bio here on TikTok. So if you like want to screenshot it, it's there too. Just let that warmth radiate in that stomach area. I feel warmth, but I also feel cold. It tingles. It's very interesting. Why is it getting warm? Reiki is a warm energy, very warm energy. Sometimes it can feel like fire. But I'm feeling it in the solar and sacral, which is the stomach area. Oh, you're under blankets too. Yeah. We don't always feel it physically, but we do receive yes. Yes. So even if you're not like feeling these sensations that everyone else is feeling, it's okay. It'll still flow. Some are more attuned to feeling that energy. Some of us, it takes a little bit to feel it. It's completely okay. No, because that burning was in your head earlier, was it? Yes. Reiki can also work on other areas while I'm in a specific area. So if you're open to it, Reiki's sentient and won't try to do anything you're not open to. But I may be down in the stomach and it may float up to your head if that's what you need. Okay, let's go into the shoulders and back for some tension work. So bringing in that carnelian still to just bring extra warmth. Carnelian is a very warming stone to me. Really good for the joints, ligaments, muscles. Yeah, spirituality can be a ride. Very interesting stuff out there. Some scary stuff out there too, but some very interesting things out there. Just let your shoulders drop here. Oh, plushy. Ooh. Okay. I'm feeling kind of like a catch in like the upper middle part of my back, not quite between the shoulder blades, like a little below that. If this is you, breathe through it. Just allow yourself to relax. We're gonna let that Reiki radiate. Opening the third eye can be scary too. That's why we don't force it. Let it go on its own. But you can, help encourage it. Yes, and hydrate. Thank you. Any type of energy work you do, always awesome to hydrate. So opening your third eye is like helping to expand your mind with the universe and receive its knowledge and wisdom, and help strengthen like your psychic abilities. Oh, Sylvia, I am so sorry. Definitely sending healing energy here. Sending warm, soothing energy. I wish you guys could hear the rain. Can you hear the rain? I don't know. It's just so relaxing. It's a really steady rain right now outside too. You can hear it. It's just like so nice. Awesome. So you can start working with your chakras through meditation and incorporating stones that coordinate with them. So typically like the color of the stone coordinates with the color of the chakra. When I first started working with them, that's how I did it. Would be to go into meditation and like focus on each one. And Reiki can also energize them and help remove blockages. Binaural beats, yes. Thank you for the sweet candy, Carrie. Make it with the Reiki people I watch. You're one of the few I connect with. Thank you. I'm glad you trust me and enjoy this. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you, Cult. I have to say your whole name because I love it. Cult of Nicki Minaj. You feel it in your chest when I move my hands. That is so cool. Carolyn can't not be connected. She has a gift. Thank you, Marie. Thank you. You totally like gas me up all the time. I love it. Thank you. Yes, definitely good to be picky with people that, do energy work. Having that connection with them, like feeling safe and like they're trustworthy is so important. One time I didn't hydrate after 5-6 hours. Good Lord. Did you feel like a dried out sponge? I can only imagine. Oh, thank you, Marie. Yeah, I can only imagine. Good grief. All right, feels like we're sinking lower into the back now. Your head hurt for days? I can imagine. we are doing Reiki. It is the channeling of life force energy, and we're incorporating crystals. I feel like crystals work really well with Reiki. Yes, just saying, staying hydrated in general is good too. Oh, I know, the hour seems to fly. We're just really working on that back for the last bit here. Really releasing that tension. It's only 6:52 there. Yeah, it's almost 10 here. I think I missed a comment. So if you're not feeling it, does that mean that area needs work? Not necessarily. If you're not feeling it, it's okay. The Reiki's still flowing. Sometimes people are just more sensitive to the little energetic shifts. So if you don't feel it, that's okay. Don't worry, just relax. And then you are more able to feel it, I guess, or have a better chance of feeling it as long as you relax. Don't try to force anything. You can make the hour longer. You did a lot of Reiki today, holy cow. Yes, Reiki's very relaxing. I don't feel it very strong. I just joined and barely feel things. Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry. Don't worry. Just try to relax the best you can and not force yourself to do anything. That's also the biggest piece of advice in any kind of spiritual work or anything like that. Don't try to force something to happen. Let the universe come to you, because it is always around you, sending you messages. Thank you for the rose. Oh, you feel lower back warmth now? Oh, I'm so sorry you were crying this week. I might have missed a couple more. I'm sorry if I did. Thank you for the chill gift. Yeah, I'm here tonight for about 5 more minutes, but then I'm here Monday and Thursdays. And again, I'm sorry if I missed your comment, so I'm kind of jumped in all together there. Thank you for the sub-stars. Tuck-in is soon. Marie's favorite part. Thank you so much for that little sea scene. That was beautiful. It was called Coral. Thank you, Hunter Patterson. And thank you for the pumpkin again, Hygiene. So I am on the East Coast in one of the northern states. I'll leave it at that. All the way up here in the north now. I really like it up here too. I don't mind the winters too much. Your cat came and sat on me right where I was feeling the energy. Animals love Reiki too. They definitely do. Oh, did I miss something? I don't know what's happening, but I'm sorry, Plushie. Let me go back and see if I can see it. Oh, Plushie, I'm sorry. I see it now. Yes, pet Reiki is a thing. You don't, Marie? Hang on a second. I'm going to keep the crystal here. Let me see, because I'm pretty sure I have manage moderator access. Yeah, it says you have everything. That's interesting. Are any of my other mods, do your functions not work? Because you're showing you have everything on my end, Marie. That's really weird. Call me, you're able to do it. I don't know what's going on there, Marie. Maybe have to like restart, refresh the app. So Frankie, I do not offer Reiki courses right now, but we'll see. We'll see. I do offer personal appointments and group appointments right now. You don't have mute or block. That's so weird. Yeah, because when I pull you up and look at your settings, everything's on. Oh yeah, I refreshed. It's there. Okay. Just TikTok doing TikTok things, I guess. Good. Okay. Let's really go down the back a few times here. Really focus on the back. So release as much tension as we can here. Yeah, I feel like TikTok and Instagram, they're just always having glitches. Thank you for the rose, Janine. It's almost like you know my back hurts. Yeah. Just really working on releasing from the shoulders all the way down. She knows, girl, she knows. Thank you, Lanaya. You were just complaining about your back. Yeah. You're sensing something fleshy? Awesome. Ooh, my hands are getting hot. Holy crap. Can Reiki help with nausea? Yes. I think I might be wrong, but I think my stomach ache video is pinned. I may have unpinned it, I'm not sure. But I do have one for stomach problems. Thank you for the pumpkin. Yes, I can feel physical things, mental things. Yes. Yeah, it's there. I'm just not sure where I put it. I'm not sure if it's still pinned or down on the page somewhere. Heat and tingles in your back. Awesome. I'm glad you're feeling it. All right, now we're gonna do our tuck in. So I like to envision tucking you all into a bed completely made of Reiki. So the sheets, the pillows, everything is just that golden, sparkling, warm, tingly energy. It's still pinned. Okay, good. And we're just letting that energy radiate around the body and tickle your skin. Oh, Frankie, yeah. We're 9 to 10 on Mondays and Thursdays. You really felt it in your forehead at the beginning. So just completely wrapping you in that energy. Then we're gonna bring the flame of protection down that I send out. Then I'm gonna draw a symbol off camera and send it over. Oh, I'm so glad you felt it here tonight. And you may feel this symbol travel to a certain part of your body. I do place it in a certain area, but I have gotten feedback that it can travel. Thank you all for being here And I will see you in the next one. Oh, Allie. Yeah, Reiki can definitely help with those things. All right, I'll see you later. Bye, everyone. And thank you for the Vince vampire before I go, and pumpkins. Thank you.